There's a lot of things you never forget. I met Evander Holyfield in a subway in Birmingham, Alabama. My son's like, I think that's Evander Holyfield, Dad. I looked at his ear and I saw where Mike Tyson had bit it, and I said, that is Evander Holyfield, son. You're listening to BROKEMAN Radio. Syndication, yeehaw. Woo! That's right, on YouTube. Yeah, me and my son were going to a fight with Deontay Wilder, and guess what? We run into Evander Holyfield at Subway, and Evander, the real deal, Holyfield, is cool. Yeah, I mean, I've met celebrities before, but this was different. Me and my son had played that video game, Fight Night, so many times, and his favorite fighter was Evander Holyfield. And we're sitting there getting a sub before we go to this fight, and there he is, Evander. And my son points him out, and I'm like, I look at his ear and realize that ear has been damaged severely by Mike Tyson. That is Evander Holyfield. So I went up to him very, very calmly and said, Mr. Holyfield, do you mind taking a picture of me and my son? And we took about 4 or 5 pictures. Evander was so nice. He was in a jumpsuit. And yeah, I mean, I thought about asking if he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, spar. But I know I didn't want no part of the real deal, Holyfield. Now, I'll tell you somebody cool. You know, I always loved the movie Karate Kid. And I was over in Hawaii. I was stationed on in Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. And I'd take this little Liberty bus that was free. And it take you back and forth from the base and bring you out and let you have fun, whatever. So I get off this bus, and I'm surrounded by all my buddies, and I see him sitting next to a car. It is Mr. Miyagi. And I can hear the music in the background playing, you know what I'm saying, the soundtrack of Karate Kid. Now, Pat Morita has since passed away pretty much a long time ago. But it was 1994, and I'm getting off, and I'm like, man, I got to go up to him. I was scared. I was scared to go up to him. So I went up to him, I said, Mr. Miyagi. And he looked at me like he wanted to punch me in the face. Because apparently, you know, I probably should have said, hello, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Pat. But no, I said, Mr. Miyagi. I guess it kind of pissed him off. But hey, I got to shake hands with Evander Holyfield and Pat Morita. So, I feel pretty lucky at the same time as I may want to redo with Pat Morita. Things went great with Evander Holyfield. Maybe I learned some things from calling Pat Morita Mr. Miyagi in public around a lot of people. But yeah, I met some cool people in my life. Traveled the world, Guam or Okinawa. Okinawa's pretty cool. Water's really blue. Guam, oh my goodness, looks like Hawaii. And yeah, Hawaii, I went back a couple of years ago. Hawaii is turned into a commercial sinkhole. You might not, if you plan to go to Hawaii, do not go to the island of Oahu. Absolutely not. You'll have to get to the airport, but go to Kauai, go to Maui, and, you know, go to the Big Island. Do not go to Oahu. It's like it's a foreign country. I thought I was in Japan, and I've been in Japan. So if I tell you that it reminded me of Japan, you might want to believe what I'm saying. But yeah, I stayed out in town all the time. Met a lot of cool people. #1 surfer in the world, Kelly Slater. You know, I've met some big name people, but I've realized one thing. They are just people. So, you know, they do have feelings, and you can't upset them. And I think I made Pat Morita mad. So I wish I had a redo. Can't have a redo. Man passed away, you know, 10, 15 years ago. So it is what it is, BROKEMAN Nation. But yeah, we got a new show. It's black and white. It's a black and white show called Yeehaw Woo. It's on YouTube. It would be so nice if you went there and subscribed. We got episode 3 coming out soon. It's a lot of hard work. Please help us out if you can. But yeah, getting back to things. That Super Bowl was a disaster in my eyes because I was a Bengal fan growing up. The only kid with a Bengal boot bag. But to have 2 bad calls at the end just kind of puts a dirty taste in your mouth. The Bengals had their chance to come back, and then they couldn't do it. So it is what it is. Congrats to the Rams for their Super Bowl win, I guess. But yeah, Joe Burrow is the future of the Bengals and the AFC. So, hey, great quarterback. Just need more protection while he's in the pocket. But yeah, Broke Man Radio Nation, is a Ukraine going to be attacked by Russia? I would say yes, if they're putting that many people on the border. But what's it going to be like for us, the American people? Things might get sideways, so let's stay tuned to that one. But you're listening to Broke Man Radio, Broke Man Radio Nation. Check us out on YouTube. It's Broke Man Radio Worldwide on YouTube. And hey, I love you, baby.